We all have our favorite internet meme that makes us laugh whenever we see it. While we love a fresh new meme, some of them are classics for a reason. Today, we're going to show you how the real people behind some of your favorite memes have changed over the years. Did Bad Luck Brian's luck ever turn around? Is the Ermagerd girl still reading Goosebump books? Keep watching to find out. It would be such a shame if you forgot to check out our latest videos until you saw another channel post a video about where the richest is today. To avoid that horrible fate, make sure you click that subscribe and notification button. Bad Luck Brian. This meme has been around since a Reddit post in 2012 featured a school photo of who we now know as Bad Luck Brian and the caption, "Takes driving test, gets first DUI." Turns out this picture was actually posted by a longtime friend of the real person in the photo. Although the original post didn't garner many upvotes, the photo began being used by others as a background for their humorous captions. It turns out that Bad Luck Brian is actually a man named Kyle Craven who has a good sense of humor about his awkward 7th grade school picture going viral. He was a 22-year-old college student when his friend posted the image and then called Craven to tell him about his burgeoning internet popularity. 5 years after that phone call, Craven is living in his hometown of Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio with his wife. He works as a manager at his father's commercial construction company and says that Bad Luck Brian has been good luck for him. He's gotten to meet other people featured in memes such as overly attached girlfriend Good Girl Gina and sheltered college freshman. He claims that his favorite meme featuring his photo reads, "Parents get divorced, no one fights over custody." Although he doesn't mind the fame, he admits that he now looks so different that he is rarely recognized in public. Success Kid. Although we all recognize the image of Success Kid, some of us are more used to seeing him on a background with different shades of blue rather than the original photo his mother posted to Flickr in 2007. In the original photo, 11-month-old Sammy Griner is seen trying to eat sand while playing on the beach. His clenched fist and determined look made him the perfect candidate for memes involving success. And perhaps it was a prophecy because his internet stardom actually helped him succeed in real life. When he was 8 years old, his family used his fame to promote a GoFundMe campaign for his father's kidney transplant. Many news sites covered the campaign, which raised $88,000 in just 1 week, surpassing the $75,000 goal. His photo has also been used in ads for Vitamin Water and Virgin Mobile UK, in addition to being sold on various forms of merchandise. Even members of Obama's staff couldn't resist creating a meme using Success Kid. Scumbag Steve. Perhaps it's the slightly off-kilter hat, the obnoxious fur coat being worn indoors, or the vacant facial expression, but the person in this meme comes across as being extremely unlikable based on this photo. Unsurprisingly, this meme is known as Scumbag Steve, and it's usually accompanied with captions making Steve seem incredibly rude and annoying. It turns out this photo was taken by the subject's mother, and once it went viral, he was identified as Blake Boston, an aspiring rapper going by the name of Wheezy B. Meanwhile, his hat seemed to take on a life of its own, as photoshopping that hat onto anything else became shorthand for obnoxious. Although Scumbag isn't a flattering moniker, Boston says he has learned to embrace the meme and notes that most humans can be scummy at times. He's used his fame to help his musical career, releasing a video for his song Scumbag Steve Overture on YouTube and releasing a new song weekly on Scumbag Thursdays. He also tried his hand at influencing politics by campaigning against Donald Trump during election season. While clearly he didn't succeed in that goal, he believes that his Scumbag Steve persona has been of great help to his musical career. Trying to hold a fart. In 2014, a photo appeared on Reddit with the caption, "Trying to hold a fart next to a cute girl in class." The guy in this photo looks to be straining with serious effort, and his veins are bulging out of his forehead. In addition to the original caption, people have come up with their own about people resisting various urges and temptations. 2 years later, the Daily Dot revealed the identity of the man in the photo. It's a photo of Michael McGee, who was 16 years old when the picture was taken. It turns out McGee wasn't trying to restrain a fart at all, at least not according to him. That facial expression was one he occasionally wore in order to make his friends laugh. One day in class, a friend snapped a photo, added a caption, and posted it to social media. McGee said that the insane reception of the photo wasn't instant, but rather it took a couple of months for it to catch on. All of a sudden, his phone was blowing up with notifications from friends and family telling him that they'd seen his picture online. Rather than cash in on his fame, McGee just considers it cool to be internet famous and says that it's not a part of his everyday life. Disaster girl. We all know the hallmark of someone truly cool is someone who doesn't bother to glance back at a burning building. While she's not slipping on a pair of sunglasses, 4-year-old Zoe Roth became known as Disaster Girl when a photo surfaced of her looking rather amused and blasé while standing in front of a house engulfed in flames. The fire was actually a live drill for her local fire department, and the photo was taken by her father, Dave Ross. He claims that he was primarily interested in taking photos of the blaze and didn't notice his daughter smiling eerily in this photo until much later. After appearing online, the photo went viral, often with captions that made Zoe seem rather devilish. When she saw her picture in JPG magazine, Zoe was excited and told all of her friends that she was famous. Now as a teenager, Zoe is proud to be Disaster Girl, even though it hasn't exactly brought her fame and fortune. While her friends and family occasionally tease her with new iterations of the meme, it's no longer a huge part of her life. The high school student is focused primarily on her grades at the moment. It's time for that quiz question. While one of the great things about memes is that they seem to last forever, which fictional meme character was officially and permanently put to rest by its creator? Keep watching for the answer. Villanova crying Piccolo girl. During a 2015 NCAA men's basketball tournament match between Villanova University and North Carolina State University, a certain Piccolo player stood out when footage of the band was displayed on the Jumbotron. Senior Roxanne Chalafou appeared to be overwhelmed with emotion and began to shed tears while playing her instrument. The video clip of her tears went viral, and the meme became known as the Villanova crying Piccolo girl, or our personal favorite term, March sadness. Photos of her tear-streaked face began being used in memes primarily juxtaposed near tragic or stressful events, but thankfully her tears didn't stay long. In an interview, she revealed that she was just overcome with emotion when she thought about how this was the last game of her senior year. She was internally reflecting on what the band had meant to her when the tears began to fall. Since then, her frown has indeed turned upside down. Her notoriety earned her a guest appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and there was even a bobblehead made in her honor. She's now attending optometry school at the Pennsylvania College of Optometry and still loves watching her college team play ball. Irma Gerd. We've all seen the image of a young, unfortunately dressed girl with pigtails making an unusual facial expression while proudly displaying some Goosebumps books. The image is commonly known as Irma Gerd, which is meant to sound like someone with a retainer exclaiming, "Oh my god," or Burks, which is meant to sound like books. The image has been floating around the internet since 2012, and that same year, someone claimed to know the identity of the girl in the picture. A picture with the caption, "Irma Gerd, I'm hot," was posted to Reddit, and a debate erupted regarding whether or not the woman was the girl from the original photo or not. If you didn't believe it, you were right. The actual Irma Gerd girl is Maggie Goldenberger. She claims that the photo was taken as part of a game played by her and her childhood friends. They would purposefully garb themselves in strange clothes, don humorous facial expressions, and take photos. She never imagined that one embarrassing photo she posted online would go viral. Goldenberger is now a 29-year-old cardiac nurse working in Phoenix, Arizona. She says that her mother is perpetually amused by the meme, even though she doesn't always get the joke. Goldenberger herself claims she doesn't understand the mass appeal, but finds the whole situation humorous. Overly attached girlfriend. While most people on our list have had a random picture of themselves go viral, the girl you see in the overly attached girlfriend meme has put a lot of effort into cultivating her online persona. The first appearance of her character was in a parody video of Justin Bieber's song Boyfriend, in which she made herself sound like a creepy stalker. The video, as well as images from it, quickly went viral. The girl behind the meme is 25-year-old Lena Morris, better known simply as Lena. Encouraged by the success of her song and the memes being created featuring her image, she began creating more content using the overly attached girlfriend character. Nowadays, her YouTube channel has over 1.2 million subscribers and she posts a new video weekly. She also appeared on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, where she won a staring contest against Jessica Alba, who just had to look away from her notoriously intense eyes. She's also appeared on other YouTube channels such as Epic Mealtime and Tabletop. She quit her job and dropped out of school to become a full-time YouTube star. Jeremy Meek's mugshot. For most of us, getting a mugshot taken is not the start of a bright and successful future. In fact, it's typically quite the opposite. But when 30-year-old Jeremy Meeks was arrested for felony weapons charges, people online were shocked at how attractive he appeared in his photo. They immediately began writing humorous captions on his picture and photoshopping him to look like a model. Meeks' friends and family were reportedly displeased with all the attention he was accumulating, but nothing seemed to stem the tide of Meeks fans. And it seems that life imitates art because the former convict is now a current model. Due to the massive response from his mugshot, he was signed with a modeling agency upon his release from prison. He strolled right out of his cell and onto the catwalk. He made his modeling debut at New York Fashion Week and was subsequently featured on the cover of the British magazine Man About Town. Meeks hopes to leave his criminal past behind and says he no longer wishes to be known for his unsavory background. He claims that while he was always complimented for his looks, his difficult upbringing made being successful quite the struggle. College freshman. For those of us who have survived our college years, we can look back with humor and nostalgia at all the mistakes we made our freshman year of school. Back when we were bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, we wouldn't dream of wearing our pajamas to class or showing up late for lecture. The college freshman meme is a simple photo of a University of New Hampshire college student wearing a hoodie and listening to a pair of headphones. He looked so much like a stereotypical freshman that the photo began getting captioned with frequent freshman faux pas. The student was later identified as Griffin Carizzi. He explained that the photo was taken by Reader's Digest, and in order to take it, he was forced to sit through a lengthy photo shoot in the middle of campus. Talk about embarrassing! He was recognized on campus once the meme went viral and claims that the experience was quite strange. However, it wasn't weird enough to stop him from posing for another photograph, this time for a newspaper story. In this photo, he looks older and has swapped his gray sweatshirt for a blue one. In 2017, his creator, Matt Fury, created a comic showing our beloved Pepe the Frog lying in a casket. He had become unhappy with the direction his creation had taken and hoped that the image would put poor Pepe to rest after his good name had been recently tarnished. We hope that you enjoyed seeing the outcomes of some of your favorite meme characters. While they might seem frozen in internet macros for all time, it's easy to forget that there are real people in these images. We're glad you took the time to watch our video, and be sure to check out some more great videos from The Richest before you log off. Give our video a like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be sure to see you guys next time.